back. Another reaction, another video. It's your boy Big Unk hanging out. Today we doing ICE raid in Georgia, Hyundai plant. It's a quick video. I thought I should share it with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because they always say we picking on Latinos or Chicanos or whatever. So we go see what they talking about real quick. Yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Share it with your friends, co-workers, your family. Even if you have enemies and you don't like my content, send it to them too as well. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and start, man.
And in South Georgia, an immigration raid on Thursday detained hundreds of South Korean workers at the construction site for a major automotive plant. NBC's Priya Sheeder is there.
Tonight, new video from inside the dramatic raid.
We have a search warrant for the whole site. We need construction to cease immediately.
DHS agents lining up workers at a Hyundai plant under construction near Savannah, Georgia.
You're supposed to have our ID.
If you have it, it's great. You don't need to go grab it if you don't.
Officials say they arrested 475 workers who were in the U.S. illegally, the largest single-site enforcement operation in Homeland Security history.
This operation underscores our commitment to protecting jobs.
So y'all see, it's just not Spanish people, Latino people that they're going after. Any illegal that's in America who didn't come through, who didn't go through the proper channels to get here legally, it's snatching them up. So thank you, President Trump, once again, for making America safe and great again, and I appreciate it.
Jobs for Georgians and Americans.
Officials say the majority of those arrested are South Korean nationals and worked for contractors and subcontractors, not for Hyundai directly. Hyundai posting it complies with, quote, all laws and regulations wherever we operate.
Now I wonder, do Hyundai has a rule or there's a law that they make sure that everybody that works for them is here legally? I don't know, but if y'all find out, send it to me in the comments and let me know. I really don't know. It just popped up on my stream, so I decided to do a video real quick. Let's go.
President Trump backing the DHS operation.
They were illegal aliens, and ICE was just doing its job.
It comes as the Trump administration is signaling.
I want to say one more thing, too. If they're here illegally, they don't have rights to an attorney or whatever the case may be. They have no rights that we have as American citizens. If you come here and work for a few years, then you pay the money, you go through the thing, you pass the test, and then you become a citizen, you have the same rights we have. They don't have any rights as illegal immigrants. So all you liberals out there that talking shit about, oh, they got due process, they don't deserve due process. They don't even get it because they're not American citizens. Due process is reserved for American citizens. It is what it is.
It will step up its crackdown on illegal immigration with expanded ICE operations in Chicago. NBC's Shaquille Brewster is there.
Organizers of Chicago's Mexican Independence Day parade tell us that they're going to have volunteers all along the parade route with phones, radios, and even whistles to alert if they see federal agents.
The intensifying ICE action sparking mixed reactions.
Our community is under attack. Let's be clear. President Trump wants a confrontation.
As far as deportations, they have criminal records. They should not be here.
The South Korean government is responding to the raid, saying, quote, the rights and interests of our...
Now, how we want confrontation when you're not here legally? We can't go to no country illegally. If America goes to Mexico illegally, they ship them out. If we go to Europe illegally, they ship us out. Anywhere we go, everybody has immigration laws, but they expect America or Americans to turn a blind eye to our immigration laws. Be like, hey, yeah, everybody come on in. You're welcome. It don't work like that. And I'm happy that Trump is in the office right now.
Our nationals must not be unfairly violated.
ICE raids on the
I'm gonna let this one play too.
East Coast, nabbing hundreds of undocumented immigrants. In Georgia, a Hyundai megaplant was raided by federal agents, and in New York, a confectionery plant was targeted. This as Chicago prepares for a federal takeover. Here's D.C. Bureau reporter Ross Ketchke.
Line them up on the wall. Tonight, new video of federal agents in Georgia.
Just have to wait your turn. And one thing too, I want to add: few years ago, Chicago had 180 shootings and 80 murders from Friday to Sunday. That's ridiculous. There's nowhere in America where you should have 180 shootings and 80 murders in 2 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or 3 days. That's ridiculous. Trump should have been went in there and straightened that shit out. When you look at videos about Washington, D.C., everybody's happy. Everybody's congratulating Trump. They can drive with their windows down. They can wear their jewelry. They can wear their watches with no fear of getting robbed. And that's how America should be everywhere. Everywhere in America should be like that. There's no reason why these 14-year-old kids have AR-15s, MPs, AK-47s, 30-round clips. Like, this is ridiculous. But the main problem is you can't kill it at the street level. You got to find out who's stealing these guns and selling them to them. That's how you get rid of it. Now, I understand that arresting at the street level creates jobs for the police department, prison officials, or whatever the case may be. But if you really want to end the problem, you hit it at the head. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm a little inebriated right now. I've been drinking wine and a few other things, but at the end of the day, Big Unc's still here. We're hanging out, we're chilling, we're on YouTube, and I appreciate everybody for coming in, joining, kicking it with me, watching the videos. I really appreciate it. But we're going to finish the video real quick.
Swarming on a massive construction site.
The investigation resulted in the arrest of 475 individuals.
Investigators say the raid came after months of investigation into labor practices at the mega factory.
Look at that, 475 people here illegally at one place. And then the thing about it is, for people to understand, is that you come to America, you work 15, 20 years illegally, you send all your money back to your country of origin, and then you buy you a nice house and you retire without paying any taxes or whatever. We can't have that. If I had to pay taxes, you got to pay taxes. And it is what it is.
Being built by Korean car giant Hyundai. Hundreds of workers rounded up by ICE accused of working illegally.
Some that illegally crossed the border into the United States. Some that came in through visa waiver and were prohibited from working. Some that had visas and overstayed their visas.
Homeland Security officials say it's the largest operation of its kind in U.S. history. Most of those detained, South Korean nationals. The car maker, right?
One thing, too, people come here with a visa to stay 3-4 months, and then they just report in, and they keep working. Well, that's illegal. That's against the law. So if you're here on a visa, and you're visa for 6 months, in 6 months check in, and then go back home and come back. It's easy, simple plan. I don't understand why people get a 6-month visa and then stay 3-4 years. I understand the reasoning behind it, but I still don't understand. But we're the bad guys. We want you to leave and do the thing, do the proper channels, proper paperwork, so we can get that tax money and make our streets, our bridges, and our whole infrastructure better and work for American citizens. I just don't understand it.
In a statement, it is our understanding that none of those detained is directly employed by Hyundai Motor Company. We prioritize the safety and well-being of everyone working at the site and comply with all laws and regulations wherever we operate.
There was a network of subcontractors and subcontractors for the subcontractors.
The arrest coming the same day dozens more workers were taken into custody at a nutrition bar factory in New York State. Data from the Pew Research Center showing more than 1.2 million undocumented workers have been
1.2 million has been documented and arrested so far. Excuse me. I got my new t-shirts coming out soon and new hats. MAGA, Make Asylums Great Again, because a lot of liberals are insane and deserve to be locked up. You have two sexes on this planet, male and female, XY and X and YY. I think, or XX, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. I'm a little inebriated, so it really doesn't matter. I know one thing. If you think you're a man who was born to be a woman, you have body dysphoria and you're crazy. You belong to be locked up until we figure out what's going on with you, or medication, and vice versa. I'm tired of these women and these people who getting their sons at 8, 9, 10 months old, put them in pink, dress them like a woman. Then when he get 2 years old, he say, I'm a girl. We don't do that. That's not right.
taken out of the U.S. labor force this year alone. Border Czar Tom Homan saying the Trump administration is pressing on with aggressive immigration enforcement.
We're going to flood the zone. We got 10,000 more agents coming on. We're going to flood the zone.
And none of the companies or those subcontractors.
So all you bleeding heart liberals, this is what it's coming down to. We're not saying you can't be here. What we're saying is if you want to come here and work and get American benefits, United States insurance, United States pay, be a citizen, pay taxes so that our infrastructure and the things that we care about are maintained and taken care of. If you don't want to do that, then don't come here. If all you liberals who feel like, well, you want to burn the American flag and all this stuff right here, go somewhere else. Move, leave. But you won't leave because you know the truth. I've been to different places. I have friends that have been to different places. And when we all come back, we want to be in America. There's nothing like America anywhere on this planet. You go to Philippines, you go to Europe, you go to France, Thailand. There's a lot of brothers going to Thailand. It's not America, bro. It might be a little cheaper, the cost of living, whatever. There's nothing like America on this God green earth. God put this land here for us. If all you people who sit there and be like, oh, we were this and we was that. America's not about what happened to you. It's about what you do after shit happened to you that makes you the person who you are. So if we were slaves at one time, we're not slaves now. And we spend a lot of money here in this country. This is our country. Hey, oh, go back to Africa. Where? Where I'm going to go? What tribe am I from? What country I came from? We don't even know. So stop saying that dumb shit. Go back to Ireland or whatever. But at the same time, America's the greatest country on God's green earth. You can't beat it with a bat. It doesn't matter. If you want to come here, you work, you pay taxes, and the same thing every other American citizen do. If you don't want to do that, go back to Mexico, Puerto Rico, Guatemala, El Salvador, wherever you want. I don't know. But it doesn't matter to me. I really don't care. But what I'm saying is, America here to stay. And for all you liberals who don't want to be here, leave. Get your money, sell your house, and go somewhere else. But you know what? You won't do that because you already know the truth. It's the only country where you can burn the American flag and not go to jail. If I go to Mexico and burn the Mexican flag, I'm going to jail. If I went to England and burn the English flag, I'm going to jail. America's the only country where you can be a man one day and a woman the next day. And that's true God-given freedom. And you can't beat that with a bat.
You heard about there have been criminally charged in this case, but federal authorities say their investigation is still ongoing.
And Ross, you mentioned the majority of those arrested in Georgia are South Korean nationals. What is South Korea saying about this?
Well, Louis, very important to keep in mind here that Hyundai is one of the largest companies.
And if you don't like America, you're from a different country, when you get in trouble, who do you call? You call America for help. We need your help, America. They beating us up, they bombing, blah, 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 whatever. Everybody wants American help. We have the best military, we have the best army, best Marines, more submarines, more aircraft carriers, more jets than anybody on this whole fucking planet. We spend more money than the next 10 top countries combined. So what are you going to do? Make your mind up. If you don't like what America's doing, leave. I'll buy you a ticket myself. Anywhere you want to go. This is my email, PERRYFILMORE, the number 8 at Gmail. Email me and I'll buy you a ticket anywhere in the world you want to go. One-way trip. And I bet you within 2 weeks you'll want to come back to America. Guaranteed. So it is what it is.
Companies in South Korea, that nation's foreign ministry, saying their investors should not be unfairly interfered with by U.S. law enforcement. They also say their diplomats have now been in touch with the Trump administration to raise serious concerns over how this raid was carried out. Louis?
Our Ross Ketchke in our nation's capital.
Well, there y'all have it. Another video, another reaction. I seen it. I had to do another video for y'all real quick. And just remember, man, the hate. Thank y'all for tuning in. I want to give y'all a little update. I got merchandise coming out. MAGA, make asylums great again. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. And the blue bar will be gone after this video. You know, I'm a little, how you say the word I'm looking for? Financially unstable. So, you know, it takes me time to do everything. I'm sitting in a lawn chair doing these videos for y'all. So, but I love it. I'm not going nowhere. I appreciate it. The videos will change and the content will get better. I really appreciate y'all for joining in with me. And once again, hate is from the enemy, love is from the creator. So love everybody. If they hate you, let them hate you. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Peace. This Big Unc signing off. Y'all be safe, take care, and love everybody.